Well, hello everyone. How is it going tonight?
Hello.
What's up, Mrs. TB? What's happening?
Oh, what a day today.
Oh, every day's a day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Easy things make
Oops,
life a
hang on.
pleasure.
There you go. Gotta turn that volume off. And watch our own ads.
If you don't mind, I'll skip that one.
I do mind.
Wow.
All right.
Hey, Mrs. Cash Cats. So glad you could join us. So sorry to hear about Mr. Cash Cats. Good that he's okay. Just one of those bad days.
Yeah, no kidding. Sorry to hear that, Mrs. CK. Oh, your hubby there is a pretty big supporter of ours, so we appreciate him popping in almost every Monday night, and we would really appreciate it if you would wish him well for us. That would be awesome. Say hi to Dove Season 91. It's all good. Michael M. OC Omega Shadow Stacking 2 has joined us. What is going on, everybody? How you doing tonight?
Good to see you.
Silver Steeler, Winning Image Photography. Our weekly guests sometimes. We haven't had them on a while. It's probably going to be time to get them back on.
Yeah, we haven't talked to them in a while. We've been just too busy. Oh, man.
Yeah. We haven't.
Hey, Silver Ripples, our dear friend.
Silver Ripples, what's happening? Oh, we got some topics for tonight. Probably not.
We do?
Yeah, probably not
Yeah,
too many of them.
actually.
I think we're going to spend a lot of time on this craziness going on, but
But I had some positive things happen
we
today.
will talk about that, Mrs. TB. That's part of the things we're going to talk about is how your coin career continues to develop in a positive direction.
Yes. Hey, Michael wants to know, is Dad flipping the ASE?
I'm going to try. I wouldn't be too opposed to keeping it. That's a pretty nice thing, but yeah, I don't know. It depends on what I can get for it. I know that one place on Facebook, one channel is offering 2 10-ounce gold pieces, and I think $90 cash, $50 cash, something like that. So I don't know. Maybe if I could get a tube of American Eagles and something else, I don't know. We'll see.
Hey, Ray Philbin's here.
Rafe, what's going on? Haven't heard from Rafe in a long time. All right, good to see you.
Hey, there's Winning Image Photography.
Yeah, she mentioned something earlier. I saw her, I think. She said something out there. I knew she was hanging with us tonight. Yeah, Michael M says Sean D'Souza. Yeah, that's the one. He was offering gold initially. Now he's changed his offerings quite a bit for what he's willing to give, but they're good. It's good offers. I'm not saying they're not good. I would just, boy, if you could trade an ounce of silver for some gold. Nothing wrong with that, right?
There you go.
All right. So yeah. So what about the rest of you? You doing anything with your flips? I know at least a few of you on here got something. So what are you planning to do with your stuff?
Yeah. Oh, Rafe said had to call off work, so I was lucky enough to catch the stream.
Oh, that's why Rafe doesn't join us often. It's because he's working.
Oh.
Nothing wrong with that, right? It's great to have a job. Okay, Talking Bullion. We were thinking, Silver Steeler says, we were thinking of getting in touch and figure out a date to be on. Overdue, but I knew October would be rough for us. So that's okay. We're doing okay. We know. That's all right. We'll just, when it works, it works. How many frustrated U.S. made customers are there?
Oh, man. So Wolverine.
I think we could spend the whole hour talking about that. And I planned events. Mrs. TV, where's my Tabasco whiskey at? I need one. Yankee Stacking says, Mrs. TB, watching my Patriots lose, I thought I'd pop in and say hi. Also, TB, I think I'll be finishing off that guardhouse box this week.
Oh, wow.
Wow, Yankee, that is awesome.
That's that's great news.
You know, with this little dip in silver this week, maybe it'd be a good time to go finish that thing off. The question is, when is it time to buy? How low will it go?
So archaeology Mikey said, hey, last week on Big Flip Coin Stream, I left my phone on and fell asleep. Oh no! At the end of the stream, I woke up from hearing someone saying my name, and I won a Canadian Parliament silver commemorative. Oh,
awesome, man.
Good thing
you got that winning streak, so silver ripples.
Whether he's asleep or awake, how does that work?
Some people just got it, Mrs. TB. Unfortunately, we don't. Silver Ripple says, Talking Bullion, I sold my silver V75 Eagle at $545 the same day on eBay for $525. Easy flip. Yeah, I could list mine on eBay as well. Mine was shipped already. I'd be surprised if it wasn't here maybe tomorrow. I'm reluctant to list it before I have it in possession, so I'll wait till I get it, which could be a negative. It could be that anybody who wants one's already bought one, but I'm hesitant to sell something I don't have, so...
Yeah.
Hey, Sterling Cannabis, what's happening? Thank you for joining us. It's good to see you, my friend.
OC Omega Shadow Stacking 2.
All right.
I'm out of breath after saying that one. That's a long name. Sterling Cannabis.
All right, so silver.
Great to see you.
Silver Wolverine got it started. So how many people are just so fed up with the U.S. Mint that if you could... reach out and string them, of course, I mean, not physically.
No. Well, if you could just talk some sense into them, let's just say that. How's that?
I'm telling you, the shenanigans that they pull, the other day and then today, this whole where you have it in your bag and they take it back out is just so frustrating. I sent them an email last year, complaining to them about that. Let's imagine you're at a grocery store. You got something in your cart. Somebody walks up, grabs out of your cart, goes over the next line and pays for it. I mean, how acceptable would that be? I mean, they ought to give a time, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I don't know. I mean, they would still sell it. It's not like they have to sell them in 5 minutes to sell them out. I think that, they keep saying, oh, U.S. Mint realizes there's issues and we're going to fix them. Well, how about fixing that basic issue? If it's in my cart, leave it alone. Give me time to check out. There's 5 different times with the gold coin today. I was at the final preview or that last 4th button you hit on the bottom. And
all right, calm down, TV.
And I got the refresh page. So you refresh, and then guess what? I get banned. Because the DDoS is saying that I'm a spammer trying to bring down their site. I mean, 5 different times. This is absolutely ridiculous that they do this.
Don't ask us. I don't even deal with them.
All right. Silver Stealer says we managed to get 2 silver V75 and 2 silver medals. We had 36 devices fired up, refreshed 36,000 times, and voila, success. All right. Archaeology Mikey says I also want a proof 1958 Benji in the original mint plastic from Big Flip. Original mint plastic. Is that you're talking about the proof set that came out of that? Cool. Yankee says I had the V75 in my bag too. I know. I did too when we were doing that as well.
That was
just
crazy.
Mrs. Onion helped Michael M get 2 of them, so that's cool.
Oh.
Helped so we ended up with 2. Yeah, I read that right. Yeah, I know. This whole banning, I mean, they force you to refresh. I mean, they go, oops, something happened, and they actually have a refresh button on there.
Yeah.
So then you hit refresh, and you hit refresh, and you hit refresh, and guess what? Your IP address has been banned.
Silver Ripple says, I'm a bad man. I got banned too.
So, for those of you who are familiar with what that awesome little message looked like,
oh, did you take a picture?
there you go. Error 1015. You're being rate limited right down here.
Oh.
I should have highlighted it. It says, the owner of this website has banned you temporarily from accessing this website. Now, somebody had said on the last one on the V75 that if you just waited a minute or two and refreshed, it would work. But It didn't this time. And they didn't do the CAPTCHA pictures either. I think last time they were trying to do that instead of banning you to make sure you were a real person, and they never did that either. So I just think it's just terrible. First of all, why are you releasing 2 coins at the same time on the same day?
Yeah.
And just to frustrate your customers.
See, even winning image photography got banned. That's unbelievable.
Yep, and it was based on your IP, so you couldn't open up another browser session and try it on that same computer because it was the computer that was banned. Yeah, I even got banned trying to use my iPhone. It was ridiculous.
Oh, man. Silver Steeler says they really need to upgrade from those Commodore 64s.
That would be nice.
Oh, that's what it looks like, isn't it?
Little did I know I was a robot. The Mint said so.
Oh.
And Michael M. said he even tried using a VPN and that didn't work. Yeah, I just, okay, fine. Maybe if we were as smart as the Mint, we could come up with something. I had a few thousand of them and get that kind of buzz generated. But on the other hand, you got to find a way to give people an opportunity. Again, taking it out of the bag from watching, from reading other videos from past experiences with, the various ASE proofs that came out. I mean, that's what really pisses people off, is that you've got it in your cart. Well, instead of a cart, they call it a bag. And they just take it out of there and give it to somebody else. Why would you do that in the middle of a checkout process?
Exactly.
Why would you do that?
Hitting the confirm button and then what? It doesn't go through. It doesn't make sense. Because I even had that experience where I thought it was in the bag. Well, it said it was in the bag and I was doing the final confirmation and it just aired out. So it happened more than once.
Winning image photography wants to know if I'm going for the Mayflower on Tuesday. No, I don't think so. I'm not real interested in that. I mean, I haven't really checked it out, to be honest with you, but
we should check it out.
We should check it out and see. I don't know what the resale is going to be on that, or if it's just a cool looking. Is it a coin or a metal there? Winning, I'm not sure if it's a coin, because today's silver was a metal. It wasn't a coin, although the gold was a coin. The silver was a metal. Yankee says, remember, it's the United States, federal government mint, no competition, no reason to be concerned about customer service. Well, that's one approach, I suppose, but that wouldn't be my approach, but it's clear that they don't really care. So the good thing that happened today, though, was I had Mrs. TB help me out, and it's a good thing. I had to go into the office today. I go into the office every now and then to do what I need to do, and so it wasn't really practical for me to be, of course it was at lunchtime. I can do whatever I want on my lunch, but I just asked Mrs. TB because she was working from home during her lunch break, and she was able to secure one where I wasn't.
I did my first purchase off the U.S. Mint.
Mrs. TB made her first purchase out the U.S. Mint. That was pretty cool. So we got her set up last night and got her all logged in and showed her where to go and everything she needed, and it worked out. It did. So that's pretty cool.
Some way.
Silver Ripples wants me to provide the U.S. Mint with some IT support. I wish I could, or I don't know if I want to get involved in that mess. Alright, someone asked us next you'll have to write an essay explaining why you should be granted permission to get one. Yeah, no kidding.
That's just crazy stuff.
Michael M. didn't want to mess with the metal release. I wasn't going to go for the metal either, but saw that it was pretty popular on eBay, and maybe a flipping opportunity, maybe not. I mean, I'd be willing to flip it if somebody wants to buy it, I guess, but Yankee says, sorry, I'm a bit salty. Just had a colonoscopy today.
There's a Tim Hawkins song out there about that.
Poor thing.
Type of event. Hey, look at here. So Silver Ripple says, Talking Bullion, will you please go provide the U.S. Mint some expensive IT support? Yeah.
What was I going to say? Yankee, are you familiar with Tim Hawkins? I think you may be. Tim Hawkins is a great comedian. one that you would, I think, approve of, and
Yeah,
he has a
that's
pretty good bit
question,
about colonoscopies. So
Yes,
do a search for Tim
Tim
Hawkins on
Hawkins.
YouTube. We'll
Yeah.
spend
Oh,
one of those
my.
YouTube catches where you'll just go from video to video. The guy's hilarious. All right, yeah.
We've seen him in concert.
Oh, several times, yeah.
Yeah. So.
All right, so where are we at? Yankee says I've attended his shows. Cool, yeah, we have too.
Yeah.
It's been a while since he's toured, I think, but yeah, we've got pictures with him, being with him backstage. In fact, our wasn't that picture of our grandson in the Stanley Cup? Wasn't that a Tim Hawkins event?
It was. It was.
Back in, I think, 2002, our first grandchild, we went to Tim Hawkins' event, and Stanley Cup was there because the Red Wings had won, and got a picture of the grandson inside the Stanley Cup and Tim Hawkins. So
pretty cool.
it was pretty cool. Michael M's upgrading his internet. Well, that's cool. Oops. Michael M doesn't want you to narc on him.
Uh-oh.
Hey, U.S. Silver Stackers popped in. What's going on? Yeah, so anyway, I don't know, Silver Wolverine might not be with us anymore. He's the one that got this thing started, but he's been doing some pretty good videos. He posted a video earlier today about trying to get the gold and, you know, how frustrating it was and stuff. So I'm glad Silver Wolverine's kind of back into doing some of the coin stuff because he really provides some great information to us. Does the research, looks at Coin World and other coin magazines, and gives us some good information. So not that I didn't mind your Sloppy Joe video there, Silver Wolverine, but you gotta keep pushing out those coin videos for us. History trackers, what's going on? What you reading over there, Mrs. TV? Anything?
Oh, I'm looking at all those Silver Ripples little emoticons there. Crying, frown, crying.
Oh, gold.
Frustration, tears, anger,
see what he
sad.
See what he said above it, though?
Yeah, gold spot price in 2002 was $315.
Man, think about what you could have bought back then. So where's everybody think it's going to go? So I know that, we had a pretty serious drop in precious metals today. With all the election craziness going on and stuff, do you guys think it's going to continue to drop? You think it's going to go back up? When? I need to know. When is the right time to buy? Go.
Somebody please tell them.
I mean, I've got my predictions, and I can certainly throw things out there, but, I mean, who really knows, right? Last night, before I went to bed, gold and silver were booming. I was shocked. I was like, I think gold got almost up to $2,000 last night. 1960, I think I saw it. 1970. And then today it dropped down to like 1880 or 1870 something. It was 1876 a little bit before the stream. So yeah, it was like last night. I was like, well, I don't know what's going on with PMs, but they are booming. And then, today they just plummeted. So. Yeah, so is it time to buy? Or is it time to wait for it to drop further? All right. Steve Woods, what's happening?
Hey, Steve.
Don't ask, as I remember getting 10-ounce gold eagles for $28.
Oh, man. And then today.
Yeah.
The contrast.
I don't know, Yankee. The COVID-19 vaccine threw a wrench in it, yeah. I don't know how much that one incident. I mean, that's why they're trying to say the stock market almost hit 30,000 today. I think it was only 70 points from 30,000, and they were saying it was a COVID vaccine thing as well. So, I mean, I guess if one event, I mean, that's a pretty important event, right? But I don't know how that one thing would impact so heavily. I guess I'm not sure, but. Not much I know, I guess. Yankee says, I think it might rebound hard this week. It was good news, but I think it was dramatic overreaction. People thinking that everything's done and over, will return to normal real soon. Yeah, I don't know about this whole return to normal thing. I think, everything's so messed up right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, our economy with if a new president comes in and reducing all the
Changes
good things
everything.
that were done with trade deals and all this different stuff. I just think that things are I don't know. I don't think people. Why would people be happy with that? I'm not really sure, but anyway, I just don't know. I think people are gonna think it's stability, but you start raising taxes on corporations, and that's gonna flow down to us. And
Mm-hmm.
so I don't know. We'll see. I wish I had a crystal ball because I would be a very rich man right now. But, all right, so let me get back to the comments. So woke up and saw my collection drop in value by thousands. Hold on, slight crying. Now I'm buying again. All good. Boy, there's some emotions all at once. Well, Silver Stealer. Winnie News Sharp says, I think we'll go down with the announcement of the vaccine, and the new stimulus pack will make it drop more, then it'll go up whenever they get the hangover. Well, that's pretty solid thought there, Winnie Nimrich. Thanks. So Ripple says, silver may trade sideways for a while and slightly up, pure guess. Yankee says, no, I really do believe that's why we saw gold and silver drop so much. And the Zoom stock. Yeah, I heard that Zoom and what's the name of the exercise machine?
Pelton or something?
Something like that. Yeah. I heard they lost a ton too. So
really?
I guess people assume that if the virus gets a vaccine, then everybody's going back to work and won't need those technologies anymore, right? Yeah, I think that's why.
Interesting thought.
All right.
Yankee Stacking said I bought more gold and silver mining stock.
Yeah, Mrs. TV and I kind of regret not buying some back when you were recommending it several months ago, Yankee.
Yeah.
Figure it's kind of late to buy now because it's kind of all gone up, but we should at least put a little something in there, right, Mrs. TV?
That would be interesting.
We should have done something. Archaeology Mikey says, when the news of the vaccine came out, silver and gold dropped. So when the vaccine comes out, it will continue to drop. I haven't bought any constitutional silver in a long time because of how much silver's gone up. So if it drops again, Mrs. TV, watch out.
Silver Stealer says Nordic Track.
No, I think it was
winning image.
Peloton. Yeah, you always see the commercials of everybody competing each other.
That's right.
Later, hey, running eagle. Then we have Mrs. Swagalicious.
Swagalicious.
I haven't heard from Mrs. Swagalicious before. Hello there. Thank you for joining us. Then Yankee says the next major move is if and when the next stimulus comes. Yeah, we have to assume it's going to come at some point this year or next year. Hopefully sooner than later for the people who really need it. Dad is busting out all the retirement funds to buy all the 90%. No, I probably wouldn't go that far, but maybe some other funds that could be available. So,
hey, Mrs. Swagalicious is a new subscriber. Awesome.
Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I haven't been getting a lot of subscribers lately, but if anybody's noticed, I haven't really been putting out a lot of videos lately because of things we've been taking care of in our personal life. All good stuff. Yeah, all good stuff. Just busy, and you just gotta put your efforts in the right place at the right time. So, holidays are rolling in quick. We got grandkids' birthdays coming up. We got Thanksgiving. We're hosting the family. We always got something going on. So,
Michael M says pound or hashtag don't cut my college funds, FUNS. Then he tries to correct it fun. I think it was the first one.
I think it was
too.
too.
What do you think, Dad?
Archaeology Mikey says, I don't know why people want it at $100 an ounce because when coin dealers buy a lot of silver at that price, it's going to be hard to sell because not a lot of people would buy silver at $100 an ounce. I think when silver goes up, it seems that people tend to buy more. I don't know. Sometimes when it starts rising, it causes people to buy and everything's sold out.
Competition. I think there's something about that competition that people are afraid that they're missing out if they're not doing what everybody else seems to be doing.
FOMO, right? Yeah. Fear of missing out.
That's true.
Read what Silver Ripples has to say.
Silver Ripples, the king of constitutional, already has half of the U.S. available silver coins. Oh, I wish.
I do too, and we traded some of it too, which kind of caused us
we
to.
did. But we wanted to trade it for.
Our backpack will be a little less heavy. Right?
Yeah.
Just a little bit. It's a good trade.
Hey, Silver Grandma joined us.
Hey there. Sankey says, when you hear stimulus, think sedative for the real economy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Higher the price, the easier it is to sell, says Don't Ask. All right, cool. Looks like, what do we have over there? Do you have on your account 23?
22 right
22?
now. Mm-hmm. What do you have? Did you say 23?
23. Let's see what this says over here. This says
Sounds like maybe
22.
count me.
I say 22, so somebody popped off one time I turned my head over to your computer. Amazing, huh?
Wasn't me. Although sometimes I accidentally hit the wrong area on the screen.
All right. Steve Rhodes, I'm out of the closet on FOMO. Yankee says, Talking Bullion, did you say you finished your quarter roundhouse box? Yes, I believe I did.
You believe you did finish it, or you believe you did say that?
Or both. Yep.
How can you not know?
I do know. It is one heavy box too, my friend. You will have a hard time lifting up a full quarter box. You think that $50 box is heavy. Whew. But yeah, that's the orange box there, Yankee.
Hey, Off Grid is here. Hi there, Off Grid.
Yeah, Archaeology Mikey says, I said that because the prices drop, dealers don't want to lose the money they made from buying silver. Yep, we got it. Cool. Off Grid, what's happening?
Been busy installing off-grid power. That's what he's been doing.
So yeah, let's
Should be back now.
I think I have one of those over here. Let me just show the community.
What do you have over there? Some off-grid power?
We wish, right?
Yeah. OTB.
Now this isn't one of the full ones. I mean, this isn't a full one. But here's what the guardhouse box for the quarters look like.
You have to have it a little further away there.
It is orange box, and inside rows of quarters. And I like these tubes; they work well. Sorry, I'm just not going to lift my camera up too much, but yeah. So Yankee,
Yeah,
it's
just like that and pull it back maybe.
yeah, it's the orange box.
There you go.
It holds 50 tubes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 50. So $500 worth of $500 face of quarters, huh? What do you think, huh?
Yankee stacking and saying, ooh, show and tell. Enjoying that.
And then once in a while I label them. I got a label on this one. What does this one say? Does it say 19? It says 1940, so for 19, yeah, so this must be all 1940s. Some in pretty good shape. Only if I just take the time if I know when I'm putting it away that it's got something in there. But yeah, it's pretty cool to collect some quarters, that's for sure. Alright, we got a little sidetracked there, but haven't been able to talk about constitutional silver very much lately, so
Just reminiscing there.
just wishing the good old days are back.
So Silver Stealer's in the middle of his first 4 days off in a row since June. So his schedule's easing up now. That's good. Ooh, Archaeology Mikey saw a rainbow toned quarter on one of the enders.
Yep. Yeah, they've got all kinds of different ones. Yeah, it's nice. So a quarter box holds $500 face. A half box holds $280 face. And a dime box holds $250 face. So if you get a full box of each, you've got yourself, do the math, is that $1,030?
I'm just laughing about
Face?
a typo over here.
What's the typo?
Oh no, we can't say it, but there's a spell correct here.
All right.
Yankee stacking. So let me try that again. Shut up, running eagle. The typo, I thought maybe, I wasn't sure if that was a typo or not, seeing as what he was saying, he went for testing today.
Oh.
Oops.
So yeah, if you could collect a box of each on the guardhouse box of each of the three, you'd have yourself over $1,000 face of constitutional silver. Wouldn't that be cool, huh?
Hey, Joe Y came on board. Hey, Joe.
Ooh, and he picked up $50 face value today. Ooh, Joe, nice. I like it. You're already one of my favorites. Oh, Yankee almost needed a timeout. See you, I'm busy. See how constitutional silver pulls me away from keeping an eye on the good stuff?
Yeah, sorry, Yankee. Says, Yankee, don't talk like that, Mrs. TB.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
So why don't we go ahead and do a giveaway, and then I'll talk about, I gotta look at the right screen here. Talk about a couple other things. So we're gonna do the spinning wheel of Silver Dreams.
Ooh, okay.
And let me get prepped over here. Mrs. TV, would you do me a favor and type spinning wheel right there for me? That's good. I got it right there. All right, you might have to update the numbers for me. All right, there we go. All right, so you guys ready to win a dime?
All right.
Man, I'll tell you, I was a little depressed today when I saw that my dime roll was almost empty from all these giveaways. I'm like, what? I got to break into another dime roll?
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's so sad.
You need to find a place to restock their TB.
I know, but I want to restock for a good price. Yankee going bye-bye. All right, Yankee. Have a good night.
So
Thanks for
much
popping by and joining us. We really appreciate it.
Hope you feel better.
Good luck on that guardhouse box. Make sure you let me know when that thing's full. We'll have a drink for you, a celebration, because that's a pretty cool thing to do. All right.
All right, TB.
So Joe Y says just over 17x. All right.
So TB, let's tell everybody about the rules.
All right.
One entry only.
One entry only.
Person.
And why we do it like this is we're going to spin a wheel, and then whatever number that ends up on will be the number of comment that we had in the comment section. So, excuse me, what this helps with is...
For whatever it is that you're going to have them type in,
right.
that will place one entry for them.
What this helps with is lag time.
More than one.
Yeah. Lag time, a lot of people complain about lag time, so this is one way to prevent that. So for those of you who don't understand...
Yankee changed his mind. He says, wait, God.
So what this does is we're going to have you type a word after Mrs. TB types go, and everybody only has to type that word once, because it doesn't matter if you're the first person or last person, you never know where the wheel's going to land. So once you type go, only type once. We'll disqualify you if you don't, if you type more than once. And then when everybody's done, and everybody wants to enter and they're done, we will call a stop, and then we'll count how many there are, and we'll spin a wheel. All right, it's pretty easy actually. So Mrs. TB, go ahead and type the word. Yankee says, hurry up, he's running for the toilet. So Mrs. TB, type go.
Okay, what are they supposed to type?
They need to type the words, I want it.
I want it.
I want it. Everybody just type once. You don't
Just
have to
one
type
time,
fast.
and that enters you into the contest.
You just type
the
once. And we shouldn't have more than 33 entries because there's
Yeah.
33 people watching. So type I want it after Mrs. TB type go. All right. All right. So, yep, here they come. Just type I want it. And don't type it twice, please. That messes everything up for us. Hey, PA Prepper, what's happening? All right. Doug Ford, what's happening? See, when you type for Silver Tanifa, what's happening? All right, so we'll give everybody 30 seconds, a little bit longer, and then Mrs. TV's ready with the stop.
Oh, I should get ready for that, shouldn't I?
And once we type stop, then you can't enter anymore. So if you want it, put I want it. Thomas tripped on a nickel. What's happening? Thank you for joining us. All right, so Mrs. TV, we'll do a countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
You're cutting too fast, aren't you?
4, 3, 2,
Okay.
1. All right, go ahead and type stop.
Stop.
I have to assume if you wanted it, you would have put it in there. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to count how many entries we have since Mrs. TB type go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Anybody confirm that for me? Probably pretty hard to when I'm counting.
Yeah, I would say so. I got thrown off of my counting. I think it's right.
All right, 23 is what we're going with. So, Mrs. TV, if you could help on the wheel over there. We're going to put in 23 entries, and we'll show you guys what we got going on here.
So
Enter.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
All right, so here's what we're doing, folks. So we're going to go over to the website, which is right here, and you can see that we have 23 entries on this wheel, right? You can see there's 1 and there's 23. So we're going to spin the wheel, whatever number we land on. Let's say we land on number 5. We're going to go count, and the 5th person who put I want it wins the dime.
That's right.
So again, this helps with lag. So because we never know where this wheel
everybody
is going to
gets a
stop.
chance, no matter if there's some time lag or not.
All right, so here we go. We're going to spin the wheel. Ready? Go. Here we go. Here we go.
Hey,
Here
do
we
you have the
go.
volume on? Is there a
A
noise?
little
that
bit,
goes with
yep.
this?
Oh, is it going to make it? Oh, it made it to 15.
Just barely to 15.
All right.
Oh.
So let's go back, and it's based on what we see on our screen.
Yep.
And we are going to
Order.
count 15 down. So from Mrs. TV's go, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, I can't believe it. U.S. Silver Stacker.
U.S. Silver Stacker.
He wins almost every
That's
week.
impossible. How do you do that?
No kidding. And this is completely random, too. So let me double check. I usually double check before I announce it, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Congratulations, U.S. Silver Stacker.
Congratulations.
All right.
Sorry, Inky.
All right. So one of the dimes comes off the board for U.S. Silver Stacker. And it was U.S. Silver Stacker last week. I think we told to hold off for the second win. So, yeah, he's doing all right.
Same rule applies. Can't play the
Yeah.
next round of GOG.
Yep. All right. So one of the things I want to talk about, I wondered if anybody saw my Instagram post about how the big media is controlling what we see and how we see it. You know, this is just such a big problem as far as I'm concerned. this lack of the ability that we can't think for ourselves or find out for ourselves what the heck's going on. So I posted an Instagram article, and it looks something like this. This might be a little bit hard to see right now, but here's Google on the left, and here's DuckDuckGo on the right. So I had heard that there was more registered voters in Wisconsin than more votes than voters. So I can decide for myself. I just wanted to ask, how many registered voters are there in Wisconsin for 2020? And you can see here that Google takes it upon itself to say, fact check, Wisconsin, Wisconsin not have more fact. I'm not asking Google to make up my mind for me. I'm asking Google how many registered voters there are in Wisconsin. And they take it upon themselves to say that it's false information. I should not be able to research it myself. But if we look over here at DuckDuckGo, more than half the Wisconsin voters already voted 2020 result. They're giving me back information based on my search, not based on trying to control my mind. And you know what? This is just ridiculous. I'm just so tired of this lack of thinking that we're able to think for ourselves, and they have to control our minds, and that we don't have the ability to think. And it's just wrong. I guess we can quit using Google and not support them. That's certainly one option. As you can see here, I do use DuckDuckGo because I'm tired of Google's crap. But I just think it just is ridiculous. Brandon Swagger, what's happening? All right. So, yep, I agree, Sterling Cannabis. Yes, now the V, he said the metal. Oh, yeah, the metal today, yep. He got both this go around, so that means he got the gold too? Oh, that's awesome.
I got the silver.
Yeah, Mrs. TV got the silver, her first purchase on the U.S. Mint. She's pretty proud. I'm pretty proud of her too. Good job, Mrs. TV. Way to go.
Thank you.
Yeah, so anyway, the big tech is ridiculous, and I'm just frankly tired of it. Okay, election's over. They did their best to control that as well and not give people the truth, whatever. But, going forward, we need to start insisting as Americans that our freedoms are not trampled. Thank you, Misty. Trampled all over. You think I found that Tabasco whiskey? We have brains and we can think and come to conclusions ourselves. We don't need to be told how to think. All right? All right. Silver Steeler says, mass exodus plan on Facebook. This will be interesting, fail or not. Big tech trying to hide the truth, says Running Eagle. I agree with you, man. But the fact is...
In many ways, and I've been following alternative healthcare for many, many years, and there's a lot of information there that
they block as well, that they control when you search.
They block it, yeah. It's even worse.
What comes back is all the pharmaceutical stuff, right?
It's
because they're the ones paying Google for all the money. So you do a search for an alternative, get responses with all the pharmaceutical stuff. It's ridiculous. Sterling Cannabis says he's going to start putting videos on Rumble hosting platform. I haven't heard of that one.
I think I heard somebody mention that earlier.
Silver Steelers talking about the crappy pollsters that were out there, also trying to control the outcome of the election. Fake news, of course, but they don't care, right? No integrity. That's what really bugs me is the lack of integrity from people today.
Right. Let's just have an honest election. Honest information.
Honest information, honest news. If we don't have integrity, what do we have as people? You know what I mean? What do you have if you don't have integrity?
Right.
Awkward Power says I didn't get the V75, but I did fill a monster box of random day ASCs. Woo! Congratulations,
nice.
Off-Grid Power.
Very cool.
Yeah, so anyway, I just think that, this controlling us. And now from the pulpit, they're saying, not the pulpit, from the podium, Why can't we have unity? Why don't we all just get along? The last 4 years, they've done nothing but fake news it and try to divide our nation. And all of a sudden, we're all supposed to go, oh, okay, yeah, why don't we just all just get along? Maybe they should have practiced what they're preaching now. Is all I'm saying. Just really frustrated with where people are at right now. And, it's about time Miss TB and I have been talking about what we're going to do about it, right, Mrs. TB? Mm-hmm. Time to get off the couch and take a stand.
That's right.
And then we'll sit back down again.
We won't be too far from the couch, I don't think.
Yep. So anyway, that's all for now. We'll
that's
move
your
on.
rant for now. Okay.
Here's another rant.
Ooh.
Monument Metals put out the pre-sale for 2020 Libertads today. I saw it at work. Okay, so I was working. I thought, when I get home, I'll probably order 2 of them because everyone's been talking about the 2020 Libertad. Get home, they're completely sold out. The pre-sale sold out. I'm really upset that I missed that. I really wanted to. They were $30 a piece, I think. Reasonable, a little premium. Not any more than an ASE, right? And, man, I can't believe I missed that. Anybody want to give me 20 of your pre-sale? They're selling for $30. I'll give you $30.20. Man. Anyway. Gone. Yep, you're right. Gone. Yep, I agree. I think this nation's Sterling Cannabis talk about the Constitution. I'm a defender of our Constitution. I love our Constitution. I think it's what makes us great. And anybody that's starting to, walk on it or trample it or not follow it, I got a problem with that. You don't like it, put an amendment through and change it. Until then, we follow it.
Yeah, a lot of Americans have been dumbed down. They don't even know what's in the Constitution or why. So,
they're not being taught that in school anymore.
We need to be educational. That's what it is, TB. We need to take a stand and provide education.
Well, that's one of our biggest problems in this country now is our schools and our universities teaching the wrong stuff. Teaching agendas instead of truths. All right.
Oh, man. Silver Steeler got 5 Libertads.
Man, I should have signed up for some. Or I should have sent Silver Steeler a text saying, hey, pick up 5 for me or reserve 5 for me or something. I don't know. Doug Ford says state weed laws are backdoor to taking away the Second Amendment. But I'll tell you what, that's another thing. They try to take away the Second Amendment. They're going to have a fight on their hands. America, I mean, these are fundamental American things.
And they're God-given rights, not people-given.
That's right.
Not granted by the government.
Just another average stacker found 84 40% half dollars in customer wrapped rolls. Whoa.
Really?
That is quite a find.
Archaeology, Mikey, man, can you give us some advice as where to go look for some rolls?
Yeah, we haven't had much luck with those.
Yeah.
Steve Woods says,
We have never found that many half dollars in a customer wrapped roll.
No. Steve Woods says, Mr. TB, the Libertads might be cheaper tomorrow. Well, I'd like to know. Steve Woods, if you find them or see them, you've got my email. You've sent me emails before. Come on, buddy, send me an email saying, here they are, go get them.
Please.
Well, I just feel like those are going to be something that are going to carry some value in the years ahead. So why not pick up at least some of them, right? If we lose the Senate, I don't know what country I can move to. And Off-Grid Power says nowhere. That's right. Yeah. This is the last country for freedom, folks. This was almost every other country in the world moves to for the freedom. And we got to protect it, friends. Not violently, but, with our prayers, with our insistence that they follow the laws.
Truth.
There you go, Mrs. T. That's beautiful. Doug Ford says it's still a federal crime and they got you for lying on a federal form when purchasing a firearm. I think he's talking about mixed with weed. I think if you smoke weed, you're not allowed to have a firearm.
Really?
Is that right, Doug? I think that's what it is. Yep.
Hey, Noah 154. Hi there.
Noah, what's happening? Trump. All right. And Off-Grid Power says, and still the best country. We still are the best country. I totally agree with you. But we got to not let it slip through our hands, though. I'm telling you, they're trying to change it into not a great country. So we got to be willing to, dig our heels in. All right. So we talked about the men, social media. I called Bullion this week, told them I was very unhappy about them being hacked and I wanted my information removed off their site. They agreed to move my payment information that was stored on their servers, which I would recommend we all do because for those of you that weren't with us last week, Bullion was hacked. They had malicious software on their server for 5 months, capturing credit card information and addresses and security codes and all that. So, running eagle, although I don't smoke the devil's lettuce anyway. Sterling Cannabis says, not in Michigan. All right. Still Ripple says, Federal Reserve took our real money away decades ago, so we all feel the impact today. Need to fix that with a passion. There you go.
Oh, yeah. There you go. And we're actually in somewhat of a movement for that, and we're recognizing the value of these precious metals.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And there you go. So Ripples, let's all get passionate about something to fight for to save this great nation of ours. Sterling Cannabis says, I think that's pointing to him, has CCW. Yep, that's very good, Sterling Cannabis. We have to protect our precious metals and our lives. Yep, Silver Steeler's right. Things changed on 9/11. Has been changing ever since. They use that as an excuse to take away our freedoms as well.
Yep.
Hey, Muzzy Loader, I feel like we lost the culture. Let's not lose the Constitution. Very well stated.
Yeah, that is. Gab07, hi there.
Hey, Gab07, how you been? I haven't heard from you in a while. Maybe it's because I don't know if there's any auctions going on tonight. I think Guido said he was canceling his because there was another hurricane, a potential hurricane hitting Florida. We carry as well. We're not afraid of, we're not ashamed of admitting that we have our CCWs as well, and we protect we accept our Second Amendment right. That's right, both of us. You meet me on the street, and we will be there to protect you. All right. So Archaeology Mikey says, my mom is going to give me $300 worth of foreign silver and 2-ounce cast poured silver, 9 fine mint, alien UFO spinner, and more coins for Christmas. Wow. Tell your mom that I'm accepting Christmas gifts as well. Wendy Knowledge Photography says, you have brainwashed my niece. Now she's going to Black Lives Matters rallies. I hope we can get her back. I know, that's where it's at, isn't it, Wendy? And it's happening in the schools and the universities. Man, I'll tell you, we gotta do something to get back to, the teaching of America and what it all represents.
Doug Ford said, I always pay with check when buying online from the big ones. That's a good strategy.
Yeah, we do too. We don't ever use our credit card either, but just the fact that they could have malicious code running for 5 months is pretty irritating.
That's really bad. Hey, Coin World UK.
Coin World UK. Look at that. We're getting a lot of the old timers popping back in, a lot of new people.
Awesome.
When our Sterling Cannabis says, whip, I've lost my daughter, at least for now. That Ivy League college education really sucked her brain out. Yep.
There is some strategies that are used to convince, shall we say, people.
Silver Ripples wants us to do a Mrs. TB ain't what, but Mrs. TB hasn't been eating any funky things lately because we've just been so busy doing so many. Right.
I know, I couldn't believe what I ate last week.
What?
A McDonald's hamburger.
Oh.
Because we were just so busy. And
yeah, we don't ever eat.
That was the only thing.
We don't ever eat from McDonald's. Ever.
I don't know how long it's been, how many years. I'm like, I
But
can't believe we're doing this.
we just stopped by and got a couple of the dollar hamburgers just to get something in the gut because we were so darn hungry. And believe it or not, it was dairy free.
Yeah.
All right, hey.
That was Silver Steeler says Mrs. TB stopped eating? What? Send food.
Yeah, you haven't had a chance to cook something funky on the stove yet. All right, so I know who said don't ask that it's illegal to carry a gun while wearing a mask. I know they got you on that one, don't they?
Yeah. No wonder they love those masks so much.
PA Prepper says at the college level they told the kids vote for Joe because you'll get free college.
Oh my gosh.
I know, I saw a little blip on YouTube about this guy calling in saying he was voting for Joe Biden not because he liked him or his policies, but because he's giving away free stuff and he wants the free stuff.
That's just crazy.
There you go, folks. They don't realize that free stuff comes from our tax money, and it's not. It is not free.
No, it is not. They will pay big time. If not now, later.
I know, Silver Tanifa, you're completely right. McDonald's has no flavor and no nutritional value. All right, well, it's just about 10 o'clock, Mrs. TB. Let's do this last giveaway.
Okay.
And I'm going to make you guys work for this. It's going to be the same thing. We're going to do the spinning wheel, U.S. Silver Stacker. If you're still here, please hold off for this last time. But it's going to be the same thing where you have to make a comment. But this time you're going to have to look up the answer. Now, don't be in a hurry. I'm going to ask you a question, and it's a calculation. But we will give you time to go look it up.
TB,
so
there's
here
math.
we go. Are you ready, Mrs. TB?
Okay, so one answer only.
One answer only.
And then U.S. Stacker, please do not participate in this since you won the last golf.
Okay, so after Mrs. TB types go, what I want you to do for the go is, according to coinapps.com, how much silver is in a pre-1965 dime?
Go.
All right? So I'm going to be pretty particular on the answer. That's the only thing that you might get disqualified for, because you can go to coinapps.com and you can put in the value of a dime and get that answer. And we're not talking about, CoinApps will give you the BU dime, so that's fine. We can do the BU. But
okay, so why don't we say it should
answer.
be the BU then? Is that what you use?
Well, that's what CoinApps, that's how it calculates it if you just put a dime in there. So, all right, so did you type go?
I did, TV. I typed go. I said go.
All right.
Actually, there's no real math. You just have to.
Yeah.
You just have to look it up.
Yeah. Actually, I want it in troy ounces, folks. Sorry about that, Coin World. It's probably, does it say 2.2? I left it up here. Yeah, that's okay. But yeah, I prefer troy ounces because that's how we buy and sell. Noah says, I went to the coin shop and got a roll of dimes, 50% off for $55. Wow, that's great. Should have got me one there, Noah. All right, so yeah, go to Coin Apps. Go click on U.S. coins. It doesn't matter if you type in 1 Mercury dime or 1 Roosevelt dime. It gives you the same number.
How many decimal points out there, TV?
Well, I mean, that's what it states it as, but we'll allow a little bit of rounding. I just don't want anything radical, that's all.
Nothing radical.
Don't put in one of each dime, Coin World. In fact, Coin World, you already answered. Oh, you retracted it. Looks like you put in 2. I only need, you can either put in 1 Mercury or 1 Roosevelt, but don't put in both because that'll give you the result of 2 dimes. So I'm just making you guys know, find a good silver website out there. Okay, seeing how you can find the value of something, whether you put in a quarter or you can put in 50 quarters and show how much it is. So, all right. All right. So we're getting ready to call it here, folks. So go on out there and
make sure that you look it up.
look it up, and we're going to get ready to type stop here. Then we're going to count the number, and then we're going to go back to the spinning wheel of Silver Dreams. In fact, let me put that screen on. There we go.
All right.
We're going to get rid of this. We're going to go back to here. Let's refresh the screen. And we will see. Is everybody about done? Winning got it in there. Looks like everybody's about done. So why don't you go ahead and say stop, Mrs. TV.
Alright.
Give him another second. Okay, there we go. So let's go ahead and count. Mods, if you could count. Well, it's, 0.0723, some variation of that. We'll let the grams go as well.
Oh man, off-grid guessed twice.
Off grid.
What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I guess we'll let don't ask throw in there. One, I'm going to count again.
So
I got 28. Can anybody confirm?
I'm not sure if some of these answers are right or not.
Right, yeah, okay. I'm just going to go with 20, folks, because I think that's right, because I did have to skip over a couple that were wrong.
Okay.
I like PA Prepper. My Google said fact check. Point. Oh, wait a minute. That's not the right. Wait, you guys. Oh, wait. There's a couple wrong ones here. You guys got decimal place off. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. All right. I got to count again. 1, 2.
Okay, so what
3,
are you not counting?
4, 5, 6. Hang on a sec. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm not counting the 0.723 because it wasn't 0.7, it's 0.07.
Oh.
I wish a dime had that much silver in it.
Oh, sorry, Ray. Yeah.
Yep. All right.
And then what about the 5.5?
No, we're not going to count that.
I'm not counting that either. Okay. Alright, so TV. So what's the final count?
I'm going to 15.
15? Alright, type it in.
Sorry, folks. I didn't think it would be that hard, but, just trying to do something a little bit different.
For
Yes.
both of us. I think that actually is a great idea. Let's make it educational.
Right. What we talked about earlier.
Alright.
Okay, here you
so
can
are
see
you
we got up to
ready?
number 15, 1 through 15. We are spinning because this night's getting on. We spent too much time counting. Oh, number
Oh,
3.
just slid over the line to 3. Number 3. Who's number 3?
So, Dove Season 91.
Oh, really?
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
Wait. Okay.
Yep. 1, 2, 3.
All right.
Congratulations, Dove Season.
All right.
Man, Mrs. TV, it got hot in here.
It did. These
Can open up
computers
those
are.
doors.
Yeah. Computers are heating up this room.
All right, folks. Well, thank you for joining us tonight. Thanks for letting me rant a little bit. And I just care a lot about our country, and I want it to be healthy, and I want it to be productive and prosperous, and I want us all to be working and have good 401ks and our precious metals doing well. And anyway, really appreciate every one of you. Thank you so much. Winning Image Photography, thank you for letting me know. No lag tonight. The new setup is working. Appreciate that a lot. And appreciate everybody's contributions tonight and everybody joining in and having so much fun with us. Hey, Muscle Shell, didn't see you there. How you doing tonight? And everybody do our part to bless this nation and bless each other. And always remember, let's keep talking bullion.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.